Hey guys, it's Alicia Brasher here at Cosmic Gateway. I hope that you're all doing well. I just want to wish you all an amazing 12/12 Gateway. Um, I wanted to share with you, I had a very interesting session today with one of my clients, and with permission, she's allowed me to share part of it that I think is really important to get this message out there. It talks about a new infinity loop timeline that's being anchored on the planet and how we all access that through our heart. The importance of the First Nations people and, of course, Uluru. So it's very much in theme with what has been coming up a lot recently, and I hope to share more with you as more information comes to me. So if you would like to join the 12/12 transmission, you can join and catch the replay. I'll put the details in the description box, which was completed after I did this session. So there is infusion in that transmission to guide you on your own process and journey to be able to connect with the heart space. So thank you, and I
Out
hope
of
that you
this
enjoy.
world, and what you experienced was part of our contract, but it's the start of the darkness trying to take over the light.
This was the original point.
That's it. And my head feels I can't grasp that understanding. Why would the darkness believe it doesn't have that light? That's just not in my consciousness. I don't understand. So I need to review it, that this was the original point. We had no understanding of this. Now we have to learn the dark will always seek the light. Always, because they believe they don't have that in them. They have no conscious effect source. They don't connect to source. They're going to steal everything in order for them to feel that, to steal that, because they want all power, but they don't have that. They have no connection to source. They never will. They need to go back to their original source, to their original consciousness in order to experience that, but they're not willing to die to do that. They're just willing to annihilate everything that has the light. But they're seeking the light no matter what. This is their plan forever. That's what it's like an infinity plan. They will always try to steal the light. They will always try to seek the source. They want to have it all. They want to contain the whole universe and all the light that's in it, to own it. And they do not understand, they cannot own it, but they will not stop. They just feel they have the right, like we all do. And they refuse to stop. They refuse to die in order for them to go back to consciousness. Feel like they have found their own loop. They have found their loophole.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to create a new infinity loop where
Mm-hmm.
they keep it all to themselves.
Mm-hmm. And what can be done about this? Is there anything to be done?
A timeline shift.
Mm-hmm.
We can create a new infinity timeline.
Mm-hmm. And how is that done? Is there something that we can do right now?
For remembering source consciousness, that we have the power to do it. We all have that power in our souls as our consciousness remembers it. When we're in being form, we don't. And we're really all trying to remember why why we're all so galactic is because we've had this remembering every time that we've finished being a being. When we go back to consciousness, it's a certain form, and we get to review things, and we always remember what we're now trying to do is bring the consciousness of when we're in that state to then in physical form to bring that memory in so that we remember we can actually just shift this infinity loop into a new timeline. So it's like a parallel timeline, and it has been done before. It has been done before with the timeline changes. It's our consciousness that's trying to do it. There's enough of us now to remember we have the ability to create a new infinity without the dark being, oh, the dark is always trying to catch up. The dark is always trying to catch up with this infinity loop. They're trying to always stop us from creating it. We just need enough code to create this loop and seal it. We haven't yet got to the sealing point where we can seal it. It's always been infiltrated by the code that they've stolen from Lyra. They're using our consciousness to interfere with this timeline work we're all doing. But the light is there, the light is there. We're very close, we're right there. Like, we are doing it, we are doing it. We've already started this new timeline. We are trying to seal it now.
How long will the sealing process take to complete?
For each person that does it in human form now, it's when it's done, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Like anchor, lock, and seal. When
Mm-hmm.
it's done, you're done. When the next person comes along, they do it, then it's sealed, it's done. It cannot be undone.
Mm-hmm.
Each person has to get to it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering of that spark of consciousness that's within them at all states of being, in all galactic states of being. We've had enough memories. We've had enough remembering. We've had enough experiences of going back and remembering. We've done enough lifetimes of that to now be able to do this, to remember that it's in our heart. It's in our heart. It's all the code is in there of what consciousness needs to do in order to create this physical new timeline.
Mm-hmm.
We have the ability to create a new timeline, and many of us have started that already, and we are doing it one by one. It's the spark of life. It's the spark of life. It's this remembering, and then the spark of recognition is happening now. Within these next few days, 10 days, lots of people will have that spark of remembering, and they don't need to know it up here. It's going to come like a whew, like a supernova feeling, like a cosmic spark going off in everybody.
Amazing. Is there anything important that needs to be shared with people going through this passageway?
Yeah, we all will remember. We all remember because we've done this so many times of remembering. We all vowed we'd never forget. All of us did. It's just part of being in this human form. It's beyond our own experience every time. It's the most hardest thing to do, to be human, when you keep forgetting. But we can travel in our dream state to bring all this code in, this remembering in, but it's through our heart that actually consciously this code is created. Through the heart, in the spark, when it all has to do is divine timing plan. Like, it's unique for each person. The spark will get more to the point. It's a critical point. Like, it's building, it's building, it's building. So each of us are already building it. It's already building, and we each go to that spark space. So everyone's going to get there, but they have to do it through the heart, because the heart remembers all of these lifetimes, all of this galactic information. It's in our heart. It's in our heart. There's certain places on Earth that have this infinity loop already going. The humans doing the grids, they've activated Earth's infinity loop. So Earth's already got to that new infinity space. If we
Yeah.
connect to Earth, if we connect to Earth, Ularu's there as one of those spaces for this. But when we connect to Earth, connect to Uluru, that will help remember the code in the heart, and it will just happen by physics. It's a quantum experience. It's just a quantum experience when your body can handle that level of energy. But connecting to the earth, connecting into that earth, because it's already happening. It's already got, like, Mother Earth, Gaia, already has this infinity timeline within.
Mm.
We can help speed it up by connecting to the earth
Mm.
and listening to the heartbeat, the drum, like going around like a heartbeat.
Mm.
There's the sound. I'm just seeing, the original people, the First Nations people, they have got it. They're listening to the heartbeat. They're listening to this infinity loop. They can hear it.
Mm.
It's coming. And also the draconians, the reptiles, they are watching it all unfold, and they do not like that. They're trying to interfere with people connecting to their heart. They're trying everything to stop that, because that's the code. And it sparks off in everybody, bit by bit by bit. And
So
they're trying to stop.
is that the cure then, to be able to not allow interference to take place, is to connect with the heart?
All the interfering, they have stopped it through radio waves. They could see how it affects the heart's magnetic pulse towards the earth. But we're all in alignment. We're all in alignment. It won't, they can't stop it. We're already in alignment. The earth has done it. They're trying to take out, like mining, they're trying to take out the stuff that get, to stop Earth already doing this loop, but Earth's already going. She's already in the infinity loop. So she has created that timeline, and we can all connect to that time through our hearts, and they're trying to stop it by all the time. They're sending frequencies to stop that. So it's very hard for us to do that.
Mm.
We know we're so close, we can taste it, but this interference keeps messing up the frequency of our heart to the earth's frequency.
Mm.
But it's almost like there's so much noise, but that's all the drum, the drums, the drums, the drums that will bring in cohesion, coherence.
So that's the recording that I have taken from the session today. I hope that you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you're after a personalized Infinity Soul session, I'll put the details in the description box below. And until next time, sending you much love and a beautiful 1212 Gateway.